Hello, I'm Mech4 and welcome to Dawn of War Ultimate Apocalypse. This time we're playing as the Imperial Guard versus two Tyranids of the High Fleet Behemoth. Usual mechanics I have set and modifiers are in place, which means that we should be seeing a lot of Tyranids coming soon, so we need to get built up very quickly. That means no dawdling. We're playing on the map North Vandia. I think we're going to be trying to defend this upper platform first, and then we'll try and push out to the secondary platform.
Reporting, sir. The Emperor protects.
Tyranids should be located here and I think up there.
Ready to serve. The Emperor protects. Yes, my lord.
I am on it.
So we will be trying to get through the... No. If we can build turrets, I want you to start building turrets.
We're here. Reporting, sir.
Take that.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
Guardsman reporting.
You
Initiate
like that.
construction.
You start moving down there. They're just conscripts, so I want you to be exploring.
Objective secured. The Emperor
We've got that. We'll try and take these points. I mean, these conscripts are not going to be defending us.
Take it at all costs.
Let's be honest. And they'll be defending us by building a building a wall out of their bodies.
Reporting, sir. Take it at all costs.
As we know, lives are the Emperor's currency. Spend them well.
I am honored that you require my skills.
Get some actual Imperial Guardsmen.
I am honored that you
But
require
we'll be wanting to go to vehicles quickly. After that's built, after you've finished upgrading Battle Command, I want more Tech Priest Engine Seers.
The Emperor
You
protects.
stand over there.
Reporting, sir.
You're taking that. The thing is, I want to expand, but at the same time, I do kind of want to have my defenses focused in a single spot. Because if they're close by, they can support each other. And if I spread out too much, my defenses might be too thin, and individually they'll be easily taken down. Or, because they're more spread out, they'll be more easily taken out. More easily destroyed. Not that, I said click that. There's a bit of oddness in Dawn of War when it comes to selecting things up at the top of the screen. There's like a point where you can't actually select a building. I think it's because they're supposed to be beyond the draw distance, but it's a problem which I believe has always existed in the game.
so shall it be done. Initiating construction.
I don't want that. Build
Of course.
generators, that's what I need. That there,
A challenge worthy
There.
of my skill.
there,
Initiating
that one,
construction.
that one. We need Mechanized Command, which you're currently producing, which is good. Upgrade that.
Will only take me a moment.
I want turrets along this wall here. Upgrade that. When you're finished building this,
As you wish, so shall it be
upgrade
done.
that to the next level. Start building turrets along here.
Initiating construction.
I do like these levels, which are like fortresses, where you can build a really cool defensive position. With these like, well, just the walls and all that. I like it's very thematic. Just something I look for a lot in my matches. I like having a story told, and I particularly like defensive stories. We'll upgrade that, we'll be able to get those. AA tank. Upgrade those. Oh yes, upgrade the turrets. We want them to have more health and higher damaging attacks.
I am on it.
May seem quiet at the moment, but the Tyranids should be making things very noisy soon. There's always quite a bit of anticipation for me because sometimes the game doesn't play and they don't actually challenge, they don't actually cause that much of a fuss. However, other times it's just relentless. I can never tell which one's it going to be. Right, build that there. Having a secondary command position is always good. We might be able to sneak it in before they start attacking. I want those upgraded heavy weapon turrets. Right, you.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
I want more turrets.
I am honored that you require my
Build another
skills.
turret.
I have the enemy in my sights.
Oh, we can see them, and they're coming from the right-hand
I
side.
have the enemy in my sights. Heavy weapons on the field.
Oh dear. They're killing the conscripts, which is a bit of a redundant sentence. I mean, why wouldn't they?
Such is the Emperor's will.
That, sergeant and the banner,
It's my duty to serve.
get the sergeant and the medic, and the sergeant and the medic. Come on,
Heavy weapons on the
burn them! We may lose
As you
this.
wish, so shall it be
Look
done.
out! Here they come!
I don't always expect to win these battles.
I am honored that you require my skills. Initiating construction.
I'm not always looking to win the battles.
Initiating construction.
Build walls.
Initiating construction.
Heavy weapons on the field.
A challenge worthy of my
Such is the
skill.
Emperor's will.
I also have modifiers which increases the amount of health which my buildings have. You can see these turrets have 11,100 health. Makes them better at holding off a position
It is my duty to
in this situation where they're getting attacked by so many things. Jeez, look at them all. Right. We need basilisks to clear that mob out. Sending some gargoyles over my base. Upgrade to full scale war. Pirate guard.
Where do you want us, sir?
Deploy.
Get through our
Deploy.
big guns ready to fire.
Deploy.
Guns ready to fire. What are your orders? By the Emperor, you will have a duty, sir.
Good, good.
One of my skills. Initiating
Build some more walls there.
a challenge worthy of my skill.
I'm always a bit torn up as to whether I should build turrets now or whether I should wait until
Present and
a bit later when I can build stronger turrets,
Wish,
but
so shall it be done.
I need to build some turrets around.
Initiating construction.
We have to be careful of Raveners. Raveners like popping up behind your lines and they can mess your day up. Build 8 basilisks. We have this base here.
A
There we go.
challenge worthy of my skill.
Upgrade that. Upgrade that. I want to upgrade that.
taking hits. If such is the Emperor's will, where do you want us, sir? It is my duty to serve.
Are you stuck out there? You silly sod.
If such is the Emperor's will,
Oh, not on him.
Thank you, machines.
Good.
For our sake, I require my skill.
They're blocking you, aren't you? Up there. There you go. He was stuck out there, and now he's safe. Kind of. If this place can be considered safe. Safe, with massive quotation marks around it.
Initiating construction.
Any place in the 41st millennium truly safe. Yes, I did. I want you to start shelling these guys into next Sunday. I'm sorry if there's a bit of lag. There's lag on my side. Well. Boom! Come on. Where are they? Boom! There we go. Boom! And boom! And boom! I lost track of them there.
Is that the best you've got?
As you wish, so shall it be done.
We need to start upgrading our turrets. Upgrade these ones to plasma turrets. Upgrade these outer ones to missile turrets. I kinda wish you didn't have to upgrade them to missile turrets first and then upgrade them to plasma turrets. Because I feel like plasma turrets are more against infantry than the missile turrets, which are more of a vehicle. So it means that you have to turn your turrets from infantry to vehicle, then to infantry again. Get rid of those biovores. We need to stop them from shelling us.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
You should build an armored core. You build more tech priest engines. What are you doing? Oh, you're just a member of that group over there. Okay. Build Mars Pack Command up there. Want you also to be building that, and you. Important we get that. That will give us the heavy firepower we need to hopefully push them back a bit. Build these. You get these. We should build these artillery platforms. These will be key in our defense. Right, which one of these things should we build? These tanks. Some annihilators. And we'll get the Stormlord here. And we'll build a line of artillery platforms there. You to shell there. The building up there. Oh jeez. Just shell this position. Come on. That won't destroy the buildings. It should do a bit of damage though. Boom, 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 boom. Eh. Bomb. Each one of these rounds does cost a bit of resources, but good. And can we get rid of the spore chimney? Yes, we can. Good. I mean, that's only a temporary solution. Oh, my tech priest engines here over here died. You upgrade to that, up that. You get that. You get that. You upgrade to that. You upgrade to that. I want the plasma turrets. You get the fire rounds. Fire rounds are good against infantry and vehicle and buildings. And considering the Tyranids are not mechanical, I believe their buildings don't count as mechanical, so it makes sense if they don't. The EMP rounds, I would assume, are useless against the Tyranids. EMP rounds on mechanical things, buildings, actually stop them from working for a short amount of time. But I would assume against the Tyranids, being that all their buildings are living, it wouldn't be effective. But I don't know. I don't know whether the game can make that distinction between a building being living or not. It just says structure. Well, the Earthshaker rounds do a decent amount of damage.
I am on it. I am on it.
Oh, good. Yes. We should get the, where is it? Here we go. Artillery Doctrine! You get that, you get that. See, this is the Volcano Shot. Replaces default weapon of this vehicle weapon platform with the Volcano Shot. Damage is effective versus infantry, structures, morale, and monstrous creatures. Incompatible with EMP Shot. So you have to choose between one or the other. We'll build some more artillery platforms up here. Build an industry command up there. And another industry command. Oh, we have our storm sword or whatever it's called. We'll drop that in there. Oh, look at those plasma turrets. They're cutting through. Stormlord is here. It's got massive... I don't even know. It's got multiple barrels of rapid fire guns on the front. It has so much DACA. It's good against swarms of enemy infantry. As you can see, it's cutting through them like nobody's business. Right. You get the volcano shot as well. We've got these two annihilators, which I built and forgot about. But they can't do much behind our lines. Build some more turrets over there. All these turrets are good. I kind of wish they might have maybe had a little icon in the corner, which actually told you what their general purpose was, because you've got like the Punisher, which has got auto cannons, Exterminator with auto cannons, Conqueror, and there's so many different types of Lehman Russ tanks. It's hard to remember what they all do. Oh, our Stormlord is getting swarmed. There's a Trigon. We'll probably lose our Stormlord. So maybe I should have put it out there. Build another communication tower. These will also shoot at the enemy buildings, and I'll use the airborne veteran squads to land behind or land outside of my fortress to take points from the enemy and strengthen those points, and then I'll fly in builders. That is the plan anyway. We'll see if it holds up.
As you wish, so shall it be done. Initiating construction.
Build some more generators. Night grade. Imperial victory. That Trigon. It's getting just taken down pretty quickly. Form up again, man. You're all over the place. Stop whining. It's only a monster. You're men of the Emperor, damn it. Show some backbone. Oh, what I'd do to have even a single squad of space marines at my disposal. Suppose I have to do with these soldiers. But no, the Imperial Guard do a sterling job. Especially considering they're just average people up against all this. Yeah, they destroyed my Storm Lord. I didn't put it on stand ground, so it moved down and got out of position. If it was up here, it would have been defended by all these turrets, but it wasn't. And it wasn't, so it wasn't defended. You and you, get up there. I actually want you to build another field command somewhere, if I can fit it. We have another one down here. You three go in there. Splat. Loud splat noise. E. Actually. We can destroy them. Or take the pressure off our front lines. Good, good. I want you to destroy that. Get rid of that hive node. I don't like it. It is ugly, and I don't wish to see it anymore. Boom, 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 boom! Thank you very much. Right. Get those Castigan airborne veterans. Imperial victories trundling along, but I trundle a little faster. Just, I don't know. I don't want my guys standing around, so I want them to be making more artillery platforms. Ooh, Uberfex. Possibly stand to have more turrets. It's not a proper defensive line until if enemies get anywhere near it, they're instantly dead. At the moment, they're able to break through, slightly, briefly, which is not good enough. Look at them, they're just getting melted by acid and they're still standing their ground. They're armed with little grenades and like, yeah, take this monster. It's like, plink. You serious about that? No. Okay. That's enough. Drop the veterans in. I want to reinforce them. Do a Valkyrie bombing run there. I want you to build that. I want you to build some turrets along there, and I want you to... Not that. We've got more than enough artillery. For the moment, perhaps. We can probably do with some more. If you can't hear the artillery, it's probably because you've been made deaf by the stupid amounts of artillery we have. Use your eyes, man. Where's that artillery, indeed? Is this not enough artillery for you? What do you think I am? Made of artillery? Oh, wait. I'm the Imperial Guard. I probably am. Today, the Imperial of Man unveiled their new soldier. It is an Imperial Guardsman, literally made out of artillery. But sir, isn't that basically just a Titan? You have a point. We'll make a Titan out of Imperial Guardsmen. You mean kind of like mushing them up together? Right, build these heavily fortified walls. Or build one of them and then build another one when you have the space to build another one.
A challenge worthy of my skill.
Right. Yes, you've finished getting that. Landed in. What? He drops a spore mine on us or something. Those disgusting Ribblies. Right, get the Vox operator, Vox operator, Vox operator. Oh, it's not actually too useful to the squad. It increases the sight radius of all aircraft by 50 meters. Okay. Can I upgrade these turrets again? What do you do? Clean your pants out and get back up there, man.
Initiating construction. I am honored that you require my skill.
Right, ooh, we're gonna bring it back to these alien bastards now. Build a Titan factory. Titan assembly bunker. I want all you tech priests on that. And you, upgrade to volcano shot again. Look at this disgusting Xenos. Ugh. But we're holding them off pretty well. They're proving a bit of a challenge and a bit of a worry. Then we've got a nice carpet outside of our base. I'm gonna have so many Xenos head to mount on the wall of my abode. Another bioacid hive node. This must not stand. Yes. Why aren't you building? Oh, because it's finished. Right. Now, what should I build? I should build some of my command squads, because I don't actually have enough resources to build a Titan. Get in there! Upgrade power generation. I have 400. I need more relic resources. With these, they're ready. Okay, we'll have a look here. How infested is this area? Not too infested. Do we think that we can actually take this out from underneath them, reinforce it, and then give them the business? Go on, veterans. You're going in. This is going to be a hard assignment. Get in there, tech priests. I want you to take that point. Uh-oh. We didn't. Recon was wrong. Auspex the area. There's only one building there. I want you to... Ah! Just upgrade all the levels. Get your upgrades. Well, good. And here. Have we captured that point? No. Land in Tech Priest Engine Seers. I don't care. You're going to take it as soon as it's built. Build that base there. Build that base there. I want you to build this listening post as soon as that building gets finished. There we go. Oh, you're not getting relieved. I'm afraid that this was actually a one-way trip. Bomb that. Need some more Cassican airborne squads. They're holding on pretty well though. I mean that's what they're there for. Come on, come on, come on. Good. Built. Now we can actually start reinforcing you with turrets. Hopefully they'll get distracted. They'll go, oh crap, there's turrets being built. Get in there. I can't put you in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, men. Fought valiantly. Ah! Get up here. Get in there. Build those turrets. No. They're not wrong. Right, upgrade to... upgrade to missile turret. Upgrade to missile turret. You're in here. I want you to hop out and I want you to reinforce. Get the Vox operator as well. They also have demolition charges, which you can use to great effect against buildings. Rather than drop flying them in, I will just have them march through the underground tunnels and come over here. And that went pretty well, I think. No! We lost our, what's it called? Fire support lieutenant. Bastards. Oh, the Gribblies get in. Must have fought valiantly. You'll get flown in by with style. Oh, look at that. That was a bombardment of bioacid shots. Come on, destroy that hive node. You take that point. There we go. Now, I want more turrets along here. How's it going up there? Pretty well. They've got holdings on our fortifications up over there, but they're not getting past our line. Well done. I want you to stop building that, and I want you to build the listening post.
Show me our way to victory.
Right, get the relic resource upgrade on all of them. That will allow us to build more big things. These are very technical words. Airborne veterans are so reliable, at least for missions like that. They did a good job. Ooh, yes. Tier 1 relics. Actually, no, don't get that there. Get that down here. Because I want to be able to get this apocalypse. I need a captured critical location. Is there any critical locations on this map? Oh, look at that. They've got a base on our base. That is an affront to my eyes. Do not like it. It offends me. Get over there. Look at them all just marching past. They do not care. They're just going straight for our base. The mindlessness of the Xenos filth shall be their downfall. I kind of want to build a Reaver Titan. A Warlord would be pretty good though. An Imperator would be overkill. Perhaps. As soon as you get up to 950, if you get up to 950, I want you to start building a Reaver Titan. Maybe I should play with increased relic resource generation. I do like Titans.
We're honored by your trust.
So shall it be done.
Right.
Initiating
Artillery platform up here. They can't get up this way, as far as I understand. The only entrances are up here and up here. This is all cliff.
Shoot, you cowards!
I am on it. A challenge
Get that one,
worthy
get
of
that one,
my
figure out that
skill.
one. I prefer them building one building up this way and one building that way. That means that they meet in the middle.
We're ready to go,
Come on.
sir.
You go in there. You go in there. It is so messy outside that I prefer you to actually be sitting inside rather than having to get shelled constantly. These guardsmen here.
My chief weapons are surprise and fear.
Just these guardsmen here. Actually, I will get you, the field lieutenant. Yeah, field commander lieutenant. I will fly you into our forward base. How does that sound? You are going to reinforce this position. He can also build things. Bomb them. There we go. Get up to that position. Build some Imperial Guardsmen. And I want you to get a strafing run on those guys. The only problem with building them from these guys is that you can't actually tell them to be produced in stand ground mode. They're always produced in hold ground mode, which means that they do move off to attack enemy units and then they return to their position. Build 2 commissars. I want these guys holding the line, not fleeing. Okay, there we go. And just in time. I think the Tyranids used an ability which instantly broke the morale of our units. I think they have like a psychic screen ability which is map wide, which just demoralizes all enemy units on the map. You can get conscripts. Would that be useful? Come on, let's get 4 squads of conscripts and have a bit of a laugh. I haven't finished upgrading my unit. Upgrading my getting my upgrades. I think the biggest weakness in my general playing is that I tend to forget to build multiple tactical controls, which is not good. Because it can really limit your... Get out there! Get plasma guns. Because you're going up against infantry. He can get a command tank, which means his model, instead of an infantry, is replaced with a tank. I believe it's an annihilator tank, which is good against other vehicles. You can also attach him to squads, apparently, and he has his own execute ability. Been getting volcano shots on these? Yes, I have. Good. Oh, look, they're all running around this base. Don't like the look of that. Upgrade. We were sitting around. You know what we should have been doing? Spelt building more turrets. How's that Reaver coming? Oh, we're actually building the Reaver, and it's nearly done. We're gonna put it on stand ground stance. You guys are just standing around. Oh, actually, no. Better, you can build an industry command. Because I found at the industry command produces the Mars convoys, which have a automatic heal aura around them. That's quite nice. Reaver Titan, Reaver Titan, Reaver Titan. There we go. Get in there! I gotta kick these filthy Xenos and you... I don't know. Whatever they have in the back. I don't even know if they would. Tyranid creatures are not... they're biological beings, but they're not like... They're not fully... I don't know how to put it. They exist for fighting. They have nothing which is useful for anything but fighting. At least as far as I understand. A little weaker ones. Yeah, get rid of that noob effect. We got a Mega Melter. Counts as a demon. Void shields are holding alright. I want to destroy this though. We need to get rid of this capillary tower here. This capillary tower, I believe, allowing structures to be built across the map. Lose an aura to spare morale, loss over a massive area. Easily killed for a duration. Oh, that affects... I thought it had something where every one of these built to actually increase the health of all the other Tyranid units. Might have used to have had that. So, they would keep building capillary towers, and the Tyranid buildings would become so tough to destroy. There we go. I mean, that still eases up things for our units. Come on. I do find it a little annoying. It's difficult to really tell the Reaver Titan to attack certain things. The arms tend to attack what they want, rather than what you tell it to. Like, sometimes it will focus on what you tell it to focus on, other times it will, like, turn towards it, but then turn back and start shooting something else. Come on. Boom. Boom. Earthshaker rounds going off on the assimilation chamber there. Very good, very good. Very good. If we can destroy this, we'll be able to push out and retake our fortress. There we go. Get rid of that bioacid hive node, and then we can take that relic point. Oh, void shields are down. Do we have... No, we do not have any of the buildings which allow us to actually power up its shields again. Build a thermonuclear generator. It's not a big worry. He's just getting attacked by little gribblies around his feet. Oh, look at that, they're trying so hard. And they're getting destroyed by my artillery. Oh, there's a poop effect. A Turvigon, sorry. Turvigon. Production support unit. Oh, I think I know what those are. The model was just a Carnifex, but I think on the tabletop it's a Tyranid which spawns like Ormagants and Termagants. I believe it's a Forge World model. Can't remember whether it kind of looks like a Carnifex with a distended jaw or whether it's like a giant worm thing. So many spore mines around us. Go into stomp mode. I want you to start pushing back all that infantry. All those spore mines are going boom! That's what those purple clouds are. All those purple explosions followed by a massive dust cloud. The void shields are up, its health is about half though. Come on. It needs support. You can't.
Void shields down.
Yep.
Where is his will needed?
Come on, get over there.
We're under fire!
Oh.
It's enough comfort for one day. Rise to the occasion, men.
Right, get that. You land there. You land there. You land there. You are going to defend that Titan with your lives. I do not want it to get so much as any more scratches of it. Destroy that plasma turret. Take that point. Destroy that tunnel warrens. We have to stop them from spawning other units near the Titan. That produces the Trigons and the Uberfexes. Good. Void shields are up.
On standby. Time to rise to the occasion, men.
There we go.
Time
Okay.
to rise to the occasion, men.
There's an Uberfex again. It won't last long. Need to land some more builders in.
So shall it.
Did I lose builders? I did.
Targeting hits!
Always lose builders. You're done, but we haven't taken the position. Land you in anyway.
Imperial Reaper Titan.
Right. There. You're there. I want you to build a field command here. Right there.
A challenge worthy of my
And I want you to start repairing the Imperial Reaver Titan. You two get in that communications tower and I'll drop you in as well.
Where is his will needed?
Oh, your commissar died. Did you execute him? Was he too hard on you? Oh, my builder! You better not let that builder die.
Thought they broke our backs.
His life is more valuable than yours.
My skills. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Oh, there's Gene Stealers there. Invisible Gribblies. That's cheating.
As you wish, so shall it.
Somebody help me!
Right, how's it going? He's repairing it slowly. Okay, good. You,
Require my skills.
repair that.
A challenge worthy of my skill.
You, some turrets.
Worthy of
Along
my
there.
skill.
He's back in the green. Ah yes, we have this. Construct super weapon. We are going to scout out where the enemy bases are, and then drop a nuke on them. Get some more volcano rounds. Volcano shots. I assume those two upgrades are more powerful than the base upgrade. I do not actually know whether that is true.
What is your wish?
We're holding them off, actually. They're not up here anymore. They're actually struggling to get in there. Oh, geez, that was a big gribbly. Ugh. The Tyranid mod for this game is so well done. Did I kill my builder? Or did I move him? Can't see.
Imperial Reaper Titan.
Did not kill him.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
He's a good builder. One of the best. We're going to build turrets in his net memory.
I am on it.
It was what he would have wanted.
A challenge.
Name a turret after me.
Initiating construction.
Aim at 00110010011001100111.
We're ready to go, sir.
Are you sure we should put the on the end? What do you think? That's just him, the sound of him dying? No, it's what it said. Oh no. Oh, thank God. I was afraid it was going to crash there for a moment. In case it does, I am going to save. Just in case. I was playing a game before, and it crashed. I deleted the footage of it. And please don't crash while saving the game. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. It's thinking about it. Ah. Oh. My heart starts beating again. These battles, as awesome as they are, push the poor Dawn of War engine, which, if you know your games, is actually built off the Impossible Creatures game, pardon. So it is quite an old engine, and it wasn't exactly made for this type of battles. No, it wasn't made for these type of battles at all, but even the Dawn of War game was kind of going beyond what the engine was originally designed for. Impossible Creatures is an interesting game. It's about jamming creatures together in a mad scientist DNA-fueled frenzy. So you can have things like tiger scorpions and hippo mantises and all that. I only ever played the demo of it. Anyway, how's our position here going? Alright. Haven't got plasma guns. Plasma guns for all! Especially considering this mod doesn't actually have the plasma weapons overheating and killing their users. That nuke's gonna take a while to build. We've only got 200 points! Oh, and the relic resource. Oh, we're actually going to get some more relic resources now that we actually own a relic. Actually, no, we own 2 relics now, don't we? This one and that one. So, I suppose we don't have more relic resources. Wait, we're not building another Reaver Titan, are we? Because I right-clicked on it. But not. Okay. Oh, right, yes. Command Reaver Titan. You can actually replace your commander with a Reaver Titan. As a way to get another one. And it doesn't cost any relic resources, so we could get a second Reaver Titan if I wanted to replace the general here with a Reaver Titan.
We're ready to go, sir.
I am honored that you require my service.
Taking hits! We will serve. We're ready to go.
I kind of wish there was a way to make a building or a turret which acts as a field hospital which healed infantry units around it in an aura. That's something which Company of Heroes had, and I rather like that. I should play some Company of Heroes. I like that game a lot. And some of the mods for it are also really good. The Eastern Front mod in particular is
A challenge worthy of my
quite
skill.
fun.
Imperial Reaver Titan.
Ah yes, the Mars Pattern Convoy is repairing the Titan because it's nearby. We'll build another one. I don't know if they stack. You repair that Titan. Someone's saying something. Thought I could hear something. That was a repair convoy. Okay. Actually, you go up there, because I want your repair aura to repair these buildings here. Look at all those dead Tyranids. Jeez.
Look out! Here they
I wonder if Tyranids are edible. Maybe?
My unstoppable titanic weapons have destroyed
I haven't read many of the codex, so if it was mentioned in any of them,
We'll have it.
the tabletop game codex for the Imperial Guard or the Tyranids, so I do not know if it was mentioned in any of them. I have a suspicion they might be, but I don't know. I mean, there might not actually be that much on them. They don't seem to have much in the way of meat. It'd be like eating a xenomorph, I suppose, from the movie Alien.
I am on it.
Repair that listening post. It is nearly dead. I don't want it to be destroyed.
Taking hits!
Imperial Reaver Titan.
Do I want to move you over there?
Pull back, damn it!
Who said that? Oh, you guys.
Eager for action, suck!
Every day is a living hell.
Where's our fire support?
It's right there. The Earthshaker platforms, though, are so slow to turn around. I kind of wish the game had proper ballistics and the shots arc. No. Whatever. It's not any big problem. Boom! Shots just catapult themselves across the map. I also kind of wish the game kept track of how many kills a unit got. That would be neat.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
It's actually kind of quiet up here for once. I think we struck a major blow against the Tyranids when we got rid of their base here.
Initiating construction.
Faith is all that matters.
Oh. My thoughts exactly. Come on, get rid of the Uberfex. I have turned off Titans for the enemy, so we're not getting flooded by, like, what are they called? Trigons? I forget the Tyranid Titans. The giant four-legged thing with the massive cannons on its arms. And whatever other gribblies they have. They don't have endgame abilities either, so we're not getting hit by capillary towers popping up in our base. That is not conductive to a base defense. You have those pop up and then all your buildings just go kaboom. That's not very fun. There's my tactical control up here. There it is.
We're under fire!
Break that. I mean, the spore bombs they're dropping are like annoying, but we can kind of deal with it because it's not that big of a, it's not that much damage. On the other, if it was capillary towers, that would destroy, like, it would destroy the plasma generators, and we'd have these capillary towers in our base, which then acts as a node which they can spawn units from,
Sir, yes, sir.
or it expands their influence into our base so they can start spawning units in our base, and it is such a headache. It's like, oh, it's a nice line of turrets you have there.
Take me a moment.
Capillary towers.
Oh,
The machines
Right, get up there.
are willing.
I want you
all that matters.
to take that. I also feel like maybe the airborne veterans should have
Earn our keep.
the ability to heal themselves. Anyway. Reaver Titan. No! Look at how far they fly! Like, ah, I'm on fire! Hold on. Let me just check something. Can't check the... I was going to check the keyboard controls, because I know there's a button to actually remove the HUD, but I don't remember what it is. No, I don't want to go randomly pressing buttons either, because one of them might reload.
We're honored by your trust.
Imperial Reaver Titan. Awaiting
We have 450 relic resource. Rate that. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Get that, get that, get that, get that. There we go.
I hope this thing was worth it.
What the point?
Will only take me a moment.
Indubitably.
Honored by your trust. We're under fire.
Every point we take is a point we deny the enemy. There we go. Excellent. So that's the Trigon. Right. So what's the other one I'm thinking of? I don't. I never played as the Tyranids on the tabletop. I was only a Necron player. And I stopped before the Necrons got their big update too, so... Even then, I don't know all of the new units the Necrons have. No! What are they doing? Something there.
Honored by your trust.
It's just like spike mines or something.
Every soldier for himself.
A challenge
We're
worthy
ready
of
to
my
go,
skill.
sir.
Will only take
You know what
me
this
a
calls for?
Initiating construction.
If it started with more and ends with turrets,
Initiating construction. Initiating
you
construction.
win free deployment into North Vandia. Serve the Emperor well, soldier. Oh, oh.
Shall I get
They're coming around from behind. No, they're only Termagants. Spine Gaunts, even. They're not even worth our consideration. Oh, and Spore Mines. Oh!
fire support?
There's Hormagaunts.
Is that the best you've got? That's close. There's too many of them.
Attack. There we go. We finished upgrading the relic resource point, but we can't get the final level because we don't have a captured critical location, and I don't think there is one on this map. There's a capillary tower. The reason why the capillary tower is showing up on the map is because it's their end. It's one of their like end game units, which give them their ultimate abilities. But because I've turned them off, they don't do that. Or the Tyranids.
We're ready to go, sir.
Listen to the cannon on that thing. There we go.
Standing ready.
How's our nuke going? Nuclear missile, electromagnetic supermassive pulse, or a satellite particle cannon?
We're under fire. Look out! Here they come!
I am honored you require my skills.
If your skills involve building turrets, then yes, I require your skills. I can do so many other things. Yes, but right now you're building turrets.
A challenge worthy of my skill.
There is more to life than turrets. Not in this front, there isn't.
On standby.
Imperial Reaver Titan.
I don't have a problem.
Started.
It's not a turret obsession. I just like the Daka Daka. I'm kind of sad though, the latest update actually got rid of an upgrade for the turrets. They used to have like a, I don't know what you'd call it, they had like an upgraded version of these machine guns on them, which looked and sounded beefier, but they don't have that anymore, so I'm a little sad.
Eager for action.
Just a little.
What are your orders? Now this is the only way to try. What are your orders?
Get in there, man.
Now this is the only way to get started.
Where should you go?
Thanks for the ride.
Go into field command. I do kind of like how the whole unit doesn't have to get near the building. Basically, just one of them has to be nearby, then the whole squad disappears in there. It really cuts down on their pathing, wandering around and going, "Ah, how are we going to get in here?" Okay, cool, cool. Build another field command up there. Oh, they killed another one of my builders. Get in there. It just keeps ore mining my units, and it's extremely irritating. Right. Another field artillery platform. Or Earthshaker platform. What? What is this? I'm going to turn this into a vehicle production facility, and I'm going to be building Lehman Russes here. Because we have so few vehicles. I could make so many Lehman Russes. Boom! Boom! I like the little glowy blue crater, the plasma gun sleeve. I actually do have a thermonuclear power plant now, so thermonuclear generator, so I can give them the Titanic shield boost, which recharges all void shields with 100% boost to max shielding of your Titans at a quick rate temporarily. And it also decreases their ability recharge rate by 80%. But it can't be used also as the boost weapons of mass destruction. So we can drop a nuke. Cool. I don't like the look of that. And I don't wish to see it anymore. Goodbye. Boom. Excellent, excellent. How does that look from our base? Oh yes. The smell of burning Xenos just wafts over the field. Our battle line. That Reaver Titan looks so derpy standing on that tilt on the hillside there. Ah, but this is what I played this game and this mod for. Big battles. This one's actually proving to be quite enjoyable. There, and you... I see spaces which aren't filled with turrets. There.
On standby. On standby.
Oh, my Cassidy veterans. Get in there. Right. I want you to build an armored mines. There you go. Scoop effects, scoop effects, scoop effects. Shields are back online, good. Where's my thermo generator? There it is. Boost weapon of mass destruction regeneration. And don't know how long it's going to take for them to come back. What's it say? It just spends 6,000 resources to increase the build time, but I can't see the build time on the icon. I'm having to look over to my recording because the way I have the window placed, the bottom of the screen is slightly cut off. This game doesn't like being lost focus or alt-tabbed out of. So. Come on, man. Boom!
I am on it. A challenge worthy of my skill. I am on it. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Upgrade that one to a probe add-on. Give it the probe add-on. That might increase our view distance a little bit.
I am on it.
Don't... Do the communications buildings actually...
Is every soldier for himself?
No. Okay. Oh, right. Oh, no, we can't get the Basilisk Magnus. The Basilisk Magnus is a massive stationary artillery point, but we have to get up to Apocalypse level to be able to use it. Oh, it does. It did expand our view. This little turret here has been turned into a satellite dish, kind of. It's just got rid of the turret on top. But that means we can actually see this base here. This is the one of the Tyranid bases. And when we're ready, we're gonna drop a nuke on it. Because that's always fun. Right, good. These buildings are done. You. Produce there. Zoom in a bit. You. Produce and stationary. You. Produce there and stationary. You. Produce and stationary there. I want you to build 4 executioners. I want you to build... Yeah, 4 murderers. Build a Death Strike missile launcher, and you could build 4 Lehman Russ Infernos.
Imperial Reaver Titan at your command.
So the Executioners, if I got the name right, yep, the Executioners are a Lehman Russ tank armed with a plasma cannon. The Murderers apparently have Lehman Russ cannons on each of their points. That includes the main cannon and the 2 side cannons. I don't know how the tank stops itself from flipping over when it fires them like that, but whatever. The Death Strike missile launcher is a mobile nuclear missile launcher. Can I build multiple of these and speed it up? I don't think so. And the Inferno is one mounted with flamers, which will be good against all these little gribblies around here. We'll make a barbecue. Right, get out.
On standby.
Build a communications tower. Because I want to airdrop these squads. As soon as I deploy them, they start getting bombarded by spore mines. Razza. So, there's an Inferno. It should be pretty good against buildings if it's got heavy flamers on it. Woof. We're gonna hear the Sisters of Battle calling up and saying, excuse us, you're stealing our stick.
We will serve.
Sorry. Please don't hurt us.
Standing ready.
Show me our way to victory.
We're ready to go.
Oh. Ah, more tanks. Lehman Russ Murderer. What's it say? Toughest elite vehicle. Equipable with all Lehman Russ cannons. Oh! Oh, that's what it meant. Okay. So you can just upgrade it with all the different turrets. Yeah, right. So we can give it a Punisher Gatling cannon. And heavy flamers. So we'll give it the heavy flamers. Yeah, it replaces all the weapons on its sponsons and all that with heavy flamers. Okay. And then afterwards it's got melter guns and a las cannon. What are you doing?
Reaver Titan
I told you to attack that, didn't I?
Where's our fire support?
Come on, get out there. Get out of there. Defend that Reaver Titan. Dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 da. I also kind of wish that the engine was a bit more advanced like Company of Heroes. Company of Heroes added a lot of nice controls for tanks, being able to like move them in a direction with them having frontal and rear armor. They don't have that in Dawn of War. It's a bit sad. Kill it! Kill that Trigon! I'm gonna destroy my murderer there. You murdered my murderer!
Ready for extermination.
On standby.
Get in there.
Full shields online.
Right, let me have a look at this spot here. Just want to have a view. It seems to be relatively clear. I mean, these people are no stranger to landings which are not 100% alright. As long as they don't instantly die. Dude, get rid of that hive node. I know I keep telling them to do one thing and then do another. Shields are down. Generate your void shields again. Come on, tanks, get in there.
Imperial Reaver Titan.
On standby. None escapes. We will serve.
Right. Oh, what would I do?
We cannot win. Run.
No, I didn't say that. Get these Imperial Guardsmen in there. Thank you. Okay. Landing those Guardsmen
Is that the best you've got?
and these other airborne squads. They instantly break. That's fine, that's fine. Not really, but... Again. Land you in there, land you in there.
Look out! Here they come! Is that the best you've got?
Launch missiles at that
Time to
spot.
strike back hard.
Boom, 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 boom. Good.
We survived, Fanny Emperor. Eager for action, son.
Yeah, but you didn't kill the Screamer Killer. It's come to nom you.
Eager for action, son. Fully men, it's time for many of them.
Use crack grenades on it? No, because it's not a vehicle. Just shoot it.
You called, son.
Okay, good.
It's no good. We can only
Destroy that spore chimney, and then destroy the Carnifex chamber.
This is it, men. Eager for action.
Use crack grenades on that.
What are your orders? Is that the best
Oh yeah.
you've got?
Ooh, oh yeah. Ooh. God, there's a Trigon gnoming on my Titan's feet again. Ooh.
Thought they broke our
Okay, we've got a Death Strike missile.
We're ready to
My commander's personal squad car.
time to rise to the occasion, men.
If that Imperial Titan dies, I am going to be very upset.
I am on it.
I want you to deploy and repair it. You three, actually. Or 5. All of the tech priests.
Is that the best you've got?
Because if that Titan falls,
There's too many of them.
I am on it.
good. There's a zoanthrope there, but
What are your orders?
take that point.
It's an honor to serve the Imperial.
Dude.
Too much for us. You called, sir. It is my duty to serve.
Clear out the rest of this place. There's probably another base around
What
here.
are your orders?
Yeah, but not much of one.
Eager for action. It's every
Whoop!
soldier for
Oh, that's their...
sir. Falling men.
Okay, that's nothing. That's just their orbital strike ability. Their spore drop. There is a turret over there.
Retreat again and I'll shoot you. Such is the Emperor's will. It's all that matters.
Move away from it.
Time to rise to the occasion, men. Trust.
Just...
By the Emperor, you will serve. Shall I
There we
get
go.
started?
What weapons do you have? You don't have anything. Get plasma guns.
For action. We will serve.
It is kind of annoying. You can't like set the loadout for a squad and then have that as their loadout permanently. If they lose members, you have to re-equip the squad with those weapons again.
Shall I get started?
Imperial Reaver Titan. Waiting orders.
Come on, come on. What are you all doing? Tanks just sitting around. Get up there. Well, they've healed him a good amount.
The machine
Won't let you
spirits
down.
out.
Imperial Reaver
Get
Titan.
up there.
Waiting
On
orders.
that. Do I have another nuke? I do have another nuke. Cool. We're going to be able to see this from our base.
Flee! They're too much for us.
Oh, yeah. That, men, that is what victory looks like. Boom! The frame rates take a massive dip. And they've got the pit. We've got the statue there in front of it. Ah. So cool! Kaboom! Right. This is a massive victory for us.
Imperial Reaver
Let's
Titan.
broke our backs.
And we have another nuke ready to go. Come on, move forward. Have you finished taking that point? Yes, you have. Good.
Yes, we're ready to go. Sir.
You
I'm honored.
build there.
Acquire my
You
skills.
build there. I want you to build another field command. I want that HUD back up.
Imperial Reaver Titan.
They're just chewing through my tanks. That was another thing which was nice in Company of Heroes. The tanks actually remained on the battlefield. Victorious music starts playing. Come on, move forward. Destroy that hive node. Oh, there's a zoanthrope underneath all that. Come on.
Taking hits.
Launch missiles at that base. It didn't actually deal too much damage to it. It wiped out the smaller buildings, which is more why I do it than the larger ones. Because the larger buildings have so much health that the nuke isn't going to actually destroy them. But it destroys a lot of their resource generating buildings, which is an important thing to do.
So shall it be done. Initiating construction.
Victorious chanting.
It's my duty to serve. Faith is all that matters. Eager for action, son by the Emperor. You will have it. On standby.
Get up there. Deal with this filth. Wipe it from the planet's surface. They may have made planet fall, but we will not fall to this Xenos threat.
There was a close one. Is that a
As you
best
wish,
you've got?
so shall it be done.
We're under fire!
There's a Death Strike missile launcher. We could drop another nuke on them if we wanted to. It might be a little close for that. What's the max range on it? Yeah, right there. So I think it is. It might be a smaller nuclear missile. This is actually a thing you can get in the tabletop. A Death Strike missile launcher. It is completely ridiculous. It's... No! What are you doing? Don't hurt it! Leave it alone. It is completely ridiculous. As from what I remember, it has like an infinite distance to its shot. Ooh, there we go. Come on, another nuke. Kaboom!
Where's our fire support?
Oh, it's glorious. I think our tanks are going to get wiped out by the shockwave. Actually, it didn't reach our units, so we might have been fine with that. These guys are just outside of the blast radius. I think we actually destroyed our tanks there with that.
Look out! Here they come!
Doesn't matter. Casualties are to be expected in a battle against such a foe as fearsome as the Tyranids. On them!
Let them all burn.
Come on. Keep dropping the new buildings in. Destroy that capillary tower, actually.
We're ready to go, sir.
Dude, take that point.
I am honored.
We will serve.
You three, get down there.
What are your orders?
You get over there as well. The Death Strike missile launcher is also able to fire nukes faster, I believe, than the nukes from the weapon center. We need more reinforcements to defend our Titan. The Titans are powerful, but they can get swarmed, and it's not like that they die fast against them. Rather, they get bogged down. You can tell them, as I did before, to go into the Titan Stomp mode, which just pushes enemy units away. But thank you for that speech. But yeah. Oh, they're spawning Tyranids all over the field. Look at it. Oh. Come on, are you clearing them away? Oh, we lost our field lieutenant. Drop a stun grenade there. For all the good it will do. Drop smoke. Are you destroying these buildings? I want you to destroy that hive spire there. I should be building more tanks, shouldn't I? Build Punishers. Punishers are armed with a rapid fire cannon. Build some Conquerors. Build some more Executioners, because I like plasma weapons. And build some Annihilators, because they're armed with twin-link las cannons. Yep. Boost his void shields. Do we have any guys standing around? We do. Get those tech priests in there. Drop them in again. Tech priests to the rescue.
It's no good. We can't hold them.
Come on. I'm surprised at how quickly a tech priest engineer can repair a Titan. They're so devoted to their work. I am so glad also the Death Strike missile launcher cannot actually fire without you telling it to. That would be scary if it could. We'd be getting nukes all over the place.
Imperial Reaver Titan.
Destroy that assimilation chamber. You actually destroyed that high spire. Very nice, very nice. I don't think we'll drop another nuke on them just yet. Look at those Termagants shooting away at it. The Tyranids have throats? I mean, they have mouths, but this is part of what I was talking about earlier. I don't know whether the Tyranids would have a throat. They would have a jaw with teeth in it, but they're not really made to live beyond fighting. So, like, I don't believe Tyranids have the capacity to eat. Because they don't need the capacity to eat. They don't live long enough, as it were, to be able to need to eat. But then there is like feral Tyranids, which I think people can find on planets after they've had Tyranid incursions. So some of them must be able to live for some time. You know what it calls when we get a new spot. Look at how fast they're repairing the Titan. Boom! Look at all the Daka pouring in. Orcs and all the surrounding sectors are jealous. Damn you boys, you've got some right new sparky Daka, don't they? Better than yours, boss. Shut your gob. Not having enough Daka is like the inadequacy in Warcraft.
Adeptus Mechanicus, stand by.
Nuke it. Not nuke it. Strike it. Bombing run and strike. Right. Did you get rid of that assimilation chamber? Should have. Told you to. Right, get rid of that Carnifex chamber. Get rid of the tunnel warrens, that. This is a bug in the recent game. This, I forget what it's called, a simulation pool or biomass assimilation pool or something like that. The name is wrong, and it's currently called produces the power resource at a higher rate than other factions but more expensive. So.
Initiating construction.
Build artillery platforms.
Initiating construction.
Drop another load of missiles on them. Get rid of that tunnel warrens. Yes, yes. Good. Oh, get rid of that tunnel warrens. They just keep placing new tunnel warrens. I don't want them there. Get rid of that bioacid high mode. Drop a nuke there. Stand by. Nuclear launch detected. Boom! People at our original front line are going to be so bored. There's just nothing there to do anymore. They're just having like a prolonged holiday. Remember the days when we were fearing for our lives? Yeah, we thought that Tyranids would break through every time when they attacked. Yep. Good days. Good days. I worry about the pilots of the Reaver Titans sometimes. Just, I don't know. They just love their job.
Adeptus Mechanicus, stand by. Mega cannons charge. Weapons unleashed.
Get up there. There's a hive turret. There goes their hive turret. There's elite warriors. The warriors. But there they go.
Imperial Reaver Titan. Waiting orders.
I'm hit! I'm hit!
Right. Build another communications tower. So we can land some more guys in.
We're honored by your trust.
Nope. Those tanks are all gone. They were there. They're not there anymore.
Ready for that humiliation.
Oh right, that only repairs Titans, doesn't it?
Imperial Reaver Titan.
I was wondering why the Death Strike missile launcher wasn't repaired, and it's because these Mars pattern convoys do not repair normal vehicles. They only repair Titans.
Is that the best you've got?
Upgrade to volcano shot, upgrade to volcano shot, and you're not done yet. Right. Airborne!
Stand by. We're ready to go, sir. We will serve.
You.
Eager for action, sir.
You've got a medic in your
I shall
unit.
see to it personally,
Get close to them
sir.
and patch them up.
On the double.
If you can. I think medics can heal outside of their squad. Yes, they can.
We're ready to go, sir.
It's taking too long. Just get in there.
We're ready to go, sir. Time to earn our
Okay, right. We need to take this position. I want that Titan to move down here.
Waiting orders.
I want these tanks. Move this way.
Where's our fire support?
I want this Mars convoy to follow the Titan. I want you to land there. I want you to land there. And I want you to land there. You get in there. You get in there. And you.
Started.
You're going to land there. You're going to take that point. You're going to take that point. You're going to land there. You're going to land there.
I am on it.
You're going to build that field command.
Challenge worthy of my skill. As you wish, so shall it be done. Will only take me. a
You
moment.
three just standing around. Get in there.
I am on it. I shall
Best you've got.
initiating construction.
Forget that actually.
Worthy of my skill.
They're not attacking from that direction, so...
I
How
am
long till we're relieved?
Point shields down.
What? Oh, you're getting swarmed.
Reaver Titan. Ready for extermination.
Start stomping around. Can you get up there? There's a path there, but I don't know whether it's big enough for him. Not on stand ground. Why isn't he on stand ground?
Shall I get started?
Right. You build there. You build there. You help build that.
You caught, sir.
my skill.
Imperial guardsmen are dying.
Everything's in order. Shall I get started?
Move up because there's a turret down there.
Imperial Reaver Titan.
Do I have another nuke at this building? I do. Good. Drop it.
Time for payback.
And we have our death strike somewhere.
Retreat again and I'll shoot you, cowards.
Oh. Where'd our death strike missile launcher go? They blew it up. That is not good. We ran out of tanks. I want executioners. I want another Death Strike missile launcher. I want it there. I could build multiple, but I prefer. Want more Infernos. I want exterminators. Want them there.
Adeptus Mechanicus, stand by.
Launch missiles at that spot. Do a bombing run and a strike. Destroy that hive node, please. Finish building those turrets, those listening posts. Good.
Initiating construction.
Oops, know it. With that. Carnifexes all around his feet, and the tyrant guard.
Destroying targets.
Yeah, see, it gets confused with all these infantry around its base. It keeps trying to attack them rather than shooting over them. Oh! Titan, you better not die. Garrett!
Void shields down.
Give it a boost.
It's my duty to serve. Well, let's see the fight. All of us. We're on the fire support. Strike hard. Tell the men the cavalry's arrived. Tell the men the cavalry's arrived. Slit their throats.
Imperial Reaper Titan.
Good. They're repairing the Titan.
My unstoppable titanic weapons of destruction sector. Shields online.
Tell the men the cavalry's arrived. Tell the men the cavalry's arrived. Fighters all the matters.
Initiating construction.
Fighters all the matters. We're ready to go, sir. We're honored by your trust. Where's our fire support? Live! We're on foot.
You men, you were sitting in my base for quite a while, so you are going to see some action.
We're honored by your trust.
I am on it. Thank you, machine spirit. So shall it be done.
Adeptus Mechanicus, stand by.
We're getting there.
We've been overrun. You will have it. Keep in formation.
Just stop and shoot at whatever's nearby.
Imperial Reaper Titan. Ready for extermination.
Good, good. And good. Destroy that Carnifex chamber. It's spawning Carnifexes right on top of us, and I don't like that.
Tell the men the cavalry's
then destroy the gestation pod. Destroy that point so they can't build anything in this area. You men there have the honor of capturing that point once it's been destroyed. Get it. Destroy that capillary tower. We have to get rid of that because it's demoralizing our troops. Yeah, you're going to be reinforced so that you can take that point. So as long as there's at least one person there. I told you to destroy that capillary tower. What part of destroy the capillary tower did you not understand? Good. We have another nuke. No, we don't. Have a death strike though. We're gonna have to have a look. Filthy. Cleanse it from this world.
Orders received and understood.
I want you to drop a nuke right about. On top of that, Carnifex. Top of that Carnifex, please. Okay. Very good. You took the point? Well done.
Where's our cover fire?
Boom!
Awaiting instruction.
I'm kind of sad because the Death Strike missile launcher actually on the tabletop, I believe it has a heavy bolter attached to it. So it doesn't actually have one of the weapons it's supposed to have. I mean, not that it really needs it, you know, but... Or not that that's the focus of it, but it does have a heavy bolter on the front and the tabletop. Which is essentially... What? Why? I don't think any of my tanks actually have it. It's essentially like one of the little guns which you get on here. But have it sticking out the front there. There. Yeah. That's actually supposed to be it there, but it doesn't have... Oh well. Hey, guess what? You're repairing the Titan. Hey, guess what you're doing?
Is that the best you've got?
A challenge worthy of my skill.
Every Tech Priest engine seer deployed in this battle remembers the hours upon hours, days of building turrets.
Executing your orders, son. Awaiting instruction.
Dum, 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 dum. Good. Every inch of this battle is just constantly pushing against the Tyranids as they constantly come and... Ah! Kill that thing! Get the heavy stubbers out. The heavy stubber is just a little guy popping out of the top. Here. This one. There he is. He's got a heavy stubber. Which is an automatic machine gun. What does it do? Not much. It's kind of funny actually to think of him as like, I'm gonna help. Just pops out the top. No, wait, no, I'm not. And he just hops back. Okay. No, not the Titan. Okay, good. Build those. They'll help. The Zoanthrope. The Zoanthropes are psychic Tyranids. That's a screamer killer again. Zoanthropes have big brains. And they fire mind bullets. I really like the model for the zone throat. I don't know, something about it's just cool. Good, good. Oh, we got Brood Lord. A squad of Brood Lords. Daka, 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 daka. Good. You launch missiles into their base. Weaken their buildings slightly. I can get a Mega Melter on him. I'll get a Mega Melter on him. Mega Melters are good against vehicles and buildings. Take out that Carnifex. Boom! 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 Oh! Execution is going to lose the battle. Alright, build up there. But yes, there's some work which you can do. Land over there. Take out this point. We have to starve them of resources.
We're ready to go. Taking hits. Sir, yes, sir. What do you want us?
And you just got to spit all the
What do we do?
plasma things on us.
The best you've got. What do you want us?
You've got crack grenades. Use them.
By the Emperor, you will have it. If such is the
What's that?
Emperor's will.
I don't know what that is over there.
Duty to serve.
There's an effect going off.
Somebody help me. Sir, yes, sir. By the Emperor, you will have it. By the Emperor, you will have it.
That didn't go quite as planned. Your guys were a bit too squishy.
Yes, sir. Executing your
Can you
orders,
retreat?
sir. Holy
Run out of there.
size of a
You can tell your units to leg it. With run, they move 45% faster. Used to actually break the squad, I believe. Was that in Dawn of War 2? No! What is this? Drop another nuke on them. Distract them with a nuke. I was getting complacent. No, 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 not my Titan! Damn you! You know how expensive those things are. As a veteran, so many battles. I'm angry. Upset. Mostly disappointed in myself. Didn't think they were going to push back like that. We need to make the push. We need to destroy them now. For the sake of the Titan and his crew. Its crew. Go on. Oh, they destroyed my Death Strike missile launcher. I mean, they're pathetically weak, so it's not that surprising, really. Actually, how much resources do I get? Because I might be able to upgrade it. Oh, I can't get the higher ones because it's not apocalypsed here. Even if I could afford an Imperator Titan, I wouldn't be able to get one. Would I be able to have at least 1,400? Then I could have 2 Warhound Titans. That might be more fun. Well, that might be fun. That would give me more flexibility. They're not as strong as a Reaver Titan, but they're faster.
Initiating construction.
Fire when ready! Fire when ready!
I am on it. Initiating construction. Initiating construction.
Where's our fire support?
I am honored that you require my skill.
I was going to say, did you build yourself into a corner there? That's so... I don't know. Game where that happens a lot.
As you wish, so shall it.
Can't think off the top of my head.
Initiating construction. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Fire when ready!
You take it?
Orders? You heard the man! Jump to!
It's quiet.
By the Emperor, you will have it!
Multi-melters and some grenade launchers. Get anti-tank support and then get... What are you getting?
Orders?
That and banner carrier.
Duty to
You
serve.
can get that in the sergeant.
We did it, sir! Where's our fire support?
I am on it.
Right. Let's get some Kassakin squads.
I am honored that you
He
require
says
my skill.
an hour and 47 minutes into the game. There's been so many things other which I've been focusing on.
Taking hits!
Actually. Oh, look at how many of my Basilisk tanks they actually destroyed. We had 8 up there, there's only 3 left. Ah, 1,400. Good. We can actually build 2 Warhound Titans now. Or requisition 2 Warhound Titans. Because I doubt they would actually build them there. They're assembling them.
I am on it.
They come in giant boxes and lots of packing peanuts, and they have to unpack them, and then the packing peanuts just get stuck everywhere in the Hive City for forever. And everyone is very sad. And it comes with an Allen key.
Where's our fire support?
There's always one screw missing. Oh, I haven't really had many problems with furniture you've had to put together yourself. I like them actually, they're kind of just like a big puzzle. And I do enjoy puzzles. Yep, there's Warhound Titan.
Ready for duty.
Let's give in to Inferno Cannons. They are armed with 2 massive heavy bolters. I don't know the proper names for them. They're like quad-linked heavy bolters or something like that.
As you will it, my lord.
We could also give them double turbo lasers, which are massive las cannons. Good against buildings. And the next one is coming along nicely. We'll actually tell them both to come down here.
Identify our wretched target.
Kassakin squad ready for war.
Yeah, so cool. Right.
Warhound class fight.
You can see these turrets are shooting these buildings and it's not doing anything to their health.
On standby. We're under fire.
Right, Kassakin squads.
We'll see you at the objective. We will serve.
These guys are good. They're like elite
Will only take me.
Imperial Guardsmen. Well, they are elite Imperial Guardsmen.
Ready to go, sir.
Veterans of... I don't know whether it's veterans of many battles or veterans of at least one battle.
Where's our cover fire? Eager for action, sir. Kassakin squad ready.
Actually, don't go that way. There's a hive turret right there.
Pursue ever the ideal of the machine.
Right, there's a turret up there which I'd like you to deal with. Can you shoot that by I said hive node?
Is that all they have to offer?
Destroy that reduces the power resource at a higher rate than other factions but more expensive. I don't like it, it displeases me. Destroy that spore chimney.
When in doubt,
Oh, you can reach the hive node.
at it.
There's the other Warhammer Titan.
Collegiate Titanica.
You see the
On standby.
bolter or whatever it's got attached to it, and it's cutting through this hive turret very nicely. Come on, get both on him. Daka 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 daka. Boom! I think that actually the turrets were dealing with him. Oh! What are those little gribblies doing? Get rid of those spine cords. There's a battle you can take, Guardsman. Wah! Boom. The only problem with artillery is that they tend to shoot your own units. Swarming us again.
Ready to command.
Retreat again.
Suffer the fury of man and machine.
Get out of there. Go into Titan
As you
stomp
will
mode.
it, my lord.
That will stop them from getting swarmed.
The ground waits awaiting your command.
I want you up on this hill. Yep, those Inferno cannons. You can get turbo lasers
The
actually.
ideal of the machine.
You can upgrade only one of the arms if you don't want both of the arms to be replaced with the weapon.
Ideal of the machine.
On standby.
They could.
Orders understood. No prisoners.
Pursue ever the ideal of the machine. Is that activating void shields?
Somebody help me. Is that the best you've got?
Kassakin's kind of showing their worth here. I mean, this is an exceptional situation, so
Ready to command.
I'm not going to hold it against them. Actually, do the particle cannon. Be able to see that. Boom. You're supposed to be able to move it, but if you cast it on a building, you can't really select it. It's a bit of a problem.
Identify our wretched target.
Sometimes you have to click twice on the building for them to actually focus on it. It didn't destroy the building. The buildings do have a lot of health.
We're honored by
Oh,
your
my
trust.
Kassakin's time. Get
See
out
you
of
the objective.
there. Build one of these walls.
On standby.
As you wish. So shall I.
Upgrade, 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 upgrade. If I didn't,
Void shields.
upgrade, upgrade.
Pursue ever the ideal of the machine. The void shields. They are down, my lord.
Yeah, but your health is alright. Upgrade, 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 upgrade.
We've set fire.
I'm using keyboard shortcuts to be able to do that quickly. The keyboard shortcuts in this game are actually rather intuitive because they're the same based on any building. It is based off the position here. This is Q, W, E, R, A, S, D, F to V, Z, X. So that one should be X, but it's the same on all units. So oh, that one's actually V there. S, A. It's a bit different for the move commands, but for building it's the same.
Ready for duty.
I believe.
Is that all they have to offer?
They also come with a Titanic Stomp, which allows you to essentially step on a unit like this. They go squishy squishy.
They are
It's,
an affront to the machine. Warhound Scout Titan.
I tend to find that either the unit which it's effective against is too weak to really warrant using against it in the first place, or if the unit, you know, is worth considering using that ability on it, it will be so tough that it will barely do anything.
Raise our fire support.
Adept of the collegiate shields. They are down.
Maybe if it had a bigger shockwave and it actually like squished a bunch of like units, it would be useful for clearing like termagants or hormagaunts out from around the base of the unit. But
Decimating target.
God, look at how long it's taking to destroy this assimilation chamber. Nearly there. Good.
The ground waits an hour passing.
Clear that out.
Decimating target.
When it down,
Triumph or oblivion. They are an affront ever the ideal of the machine. Pursue ever the ideal of the machine. Awaiting your command. Identify our wretched target. They are an affront to the machine god. Is that all they have to offer? Suffer the fury of man
Excellent.
and machine.
on standby.
Wrath of the Omnissiah. Ready covering shield systems now. The Omnissiah guides our step.
Come on, destroy that Carnifex chamber. We need to start prepping this area here for... Oh, there's Uberfexes sitting in there. We have a nuke.
Identify our wretched target. Triumph awaiting your command. Strategic redeployment underway.
Destroy that high spire.
Warhound Scout Titan ready for duty.
What's shooting at us? Something down here.
Identify our wretched target. Laying
Oh, you can't get plasma blast cannons.
ready for duty.
Plasma blast guns.
Decimating target.
Let's get one of those.
Pursue ever the ideal of the machine. Adept of the Collegia Titanica on standby. Pursue ever the
And
ideal
we'll get
of
the
machine.
shield boost.
Warhound Scout Titan ready for duty. Triumph or oblivion.
Actually, get rid of those power resource generators.
Decimating target.
We're under fire!
Relocating.
You need to retreat for the moment to repair you.
The ground waits an hour passing.
Is that the best you've got?
I am on it. I am on it. This able beast should get us there. I am on it.
Activating void shield.
A challenge worthy of my skill. I am
The void shields, they are down, my lord.
initiating construction. I am on it.
Warhound Scout Titan ready for duty. The void shields, they are down, my lord.
As you wish, so shall
Okay,
it be
cool.
done.
We should have them up and running again, no
Wrath of the
time.
Omnissiah, ready to command.
Shall I get started?
That turret there is extremely annoying, and I wish to get rid of
I'm
it.
hit! I'm hit! Faith is all that matters.
Yeah.
They'll pay for that humiliation. We will serve. Faith is all that matters.
You three,
Take us
get
to these
in there.
coordinates.
You're getting redeployed.
Recovering shield systems now.
Best you've got. We're under fire.
Are you there yet? Good. Good.
Recovering shield systems now.
Good, you cleared it out. I didn't even need to deploy the
Double time.
Cassicans there.
Adept of the Collegia Titanica on standby.
I am on it. I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Warhound
Good.
Scout Titan.
I am
Ready for duty.
Repairing that.
my skills.
We need just one more push.
Locked on target. Fire when ready.
Actually, I want you to all focus on that capillary tower.
Fire when ready. Artillery. Fire when ready.
There's only there's a bit of a problem with the Earthshaker turret,
One.
Earthshaker platforms, is that you can't multi-select buildings. So you have to go back and forth and reselect each of the buildings separately.
Identify our wretched
I am on
target.
it. As you wish, so shall it be done.
Identify our wretched target.
Eager
Good,
for
you took
action,
that point.
son. Take the
Take that
objective.
point, and I want you to take
Take
that
it
point
at
as well.
all costs.
Wrath of the Omnicide.
Is that the best
Ready
you've
to
got?
command.
That capillary tower, I want it gone.
We're ready to go, sir.
Upgrade with...
Where's our cover? Time to earn our keep.
You go nearby. It's that bioacid hive node, which is doing that.
Wrath of the
Because remember, they have an
Ready
ability
to command.
where they bombard an area with a whole bunch of mines, bioacid mines.
Wrath of the Omnicide. Ready to command.
Objective secured. What now?
The
Alright,
ground
this should be the
waits
last push we need to make.
Identify our wretched target. Warhound Scout Titan. Ready for duty.
Oh, you can see the massive plasma cannon he's got on his arm now. Plasma gun.
By the Emperor. We've won. Taking hits.
Drop these Cassicans in.
On standby. Faith is all that matters.
Take out that building.
Get out of routine. Long as I wish to serve under you, sir.
The void shields. They are down, my lord.
You called, sir. Eager for action. Some they will learn to fear me. We've faced worse. Eager for action, son. We've done this
Identify our wretched target.
Taking
Take out that other hive spire. They've got 3 hive spires here. We're gonna have to destroy each one of them if we want to get rid of them.
Ready
Shall I get started? You called, sir. You called, sir. I shall see to it personally, sir. Double time! This is it, men.
Oh, that's what's doing that. There's a zoanthrope there.
Use the flag! Back, damn it! Attack, men! Attack! I hope this thing was worth it. You called, sir.
Pursue ever the ideal of the machine.
On
The void shields. They are down, my
to the
lord.
occasion, men. Orders understood. On standby.
Drop a nuke just here.
Identify our wretched target.
Our Titans should be fine. Our infantry are probably going to get a bit,
We're under
yeah,
fire!
get a bit roasted.
Go as directed.
Eager for action,
But
hustle up! One favor's all that matters.
Identify our wretched target. It's thus all they have
we need to get rid of their production buildings to starve them of new units.
They are an affront to the machine gun. Activating void.
There we go, there we go.
The void shields their fury of man and machine.
Shall I get started? Use the frags! We're ready to go, sir. No prisoners!
Warhound Scout Titan, ready for duty. Is that all they have to offer?
We're ready to go, sir. Taking we survived, We're honored by your trust. We're honored by your trust.
No, not stun grenades, plasma guns.
Identify our wretched target.
Come on, get rid of those Uberfects.
Eager for action, sir. I'd give my life if that's what I asked. You got it, sir.
Activating void shields. Activating void shields.
Boost their void shields.
Warhound Scout.
Oh no,
Ready for
we're
duty.
going to lose a Warhound.
As you will it, by the wrath of the Omnicide. Ready to command.
Yeah, we lost a Warhound.
Omnicide.
They blow up too when they die, so.
On standby. Faith is all that matters. You know where
You
to
guys
go.
get in there.
Will only take me a moment.
You build an armored command there.
A challenge worthy of my skill.
Wrath of the Omnicide. Ready to command.
There we go. Get rid of that Uberfects.
Target.
Get rid of that tunnel warrants.
Less than
I want you to get focus on that tunnel warrants as well. They have another Uberfex there. No, good. It was just its body disappearing.
wrath of the
We're gonna lose this
Ready.
one as well,
We're honored by your
unless I can get him out of there.
On
eager for
standby.
action, sir.
Will only take me a moment. I am honored that you require my skill.
Recovering shield systems now.
Initiating construction.
Pursue ever.
Gonna
the
get out of there
ideal of
just.
machine.
We're ready to go, sir.
As you wish, so shall it be done. An easy matter for one of my skill.
We're ready to go, sir. We're honored by your trust. We will serve. You know the routine? Attack! Never seen them do that.
Don't attack it in melee. What are you
Got
doing?
experience in these things.
Bit of a problem is that if one of them is in melee,
None will escape. We're
the whole squad will charge into melee. So,
use the frags.
there's not really a good way to deal
Called,
with
sir. When in doubt, throw
Will only
more
take
men
me
at
a
it.
moment.
You called, sir.
monstrous creatures
We're honored by
using grenades.
no prisoners.
Those frag grenades don't really do much, and they don't count as vehicles, so you can't use crack grenades against them.
We're honored by your trust. Somebody help me. We will serve. Okay. I'm hit. We're under fire.
Pursue ever the ideal of the machine.
Understood. That's right. Is that the best you've got?
Artillery, fire when ready.
Somebody help me!
Locked on target, fire when ready. Artillery, fire when ready. Artillery, fire when ready. Artillery, fire when ready.
They'll pay for that
Artillery,
humiliation.
fire when ready.
Oh, I think they're actually out of range.
Son, we're honored by your trust.
Identify our wretched target.
Thank you, Monsieur.
You too.
For our safety, I require my
Uh,
skills.
We survived,
Easy matter
Lady
for
Emperor.
one of my skills. Initiating construction.
build that there to push our construction aura out.
Son, we survived, Lady Emperor. It's time. We're ready to go, sir. Faith is all that matters. Eager for action.
Light it up.
Shall I get started? We will serve. We're honored by your trust. Faith is all that matters. Eager for action, sir. We're ready to go, sir. You called, sir. We're ready to go. Shall I get started? We will serve. To arms! We're honored by your trust. We're ready to go, sir. Shall I get started? You called, sir. You called, sir. Don't fire until I
Also, it seems that if a unit is in melee, fighting in melee with another unit, and you tell them to attack something else, they will move into melee against what you told them to fight.
Of course.
Adept of the Collegiate Titanica. On
retreat
standby.
and I'll shoot you, cowards.
Initiating construction.
You called, sir. Anything for the Imperial. We survived, Lady Emperor. Shall I get started? Eager for action, son. Faith is all that matters. We're honored by your trust. Shall I get started? Where's our cover fire? Fire until I say every soldier for himself.
Wrath of the Omnicide. Ready to command.
Don't worry, you have a Titan backing you up now.
Faith is all that matters. We've got experience. We will serve. You know the routine? I told you it was easy. Holding it will be hard. Faith is all that matters.
Awaiting your command. Decimating target.
Eager for action. We're ready to go, sir. You called, sir.
Also, units will attack
On standby.
at
See you, the objective.
at the max range of the longest range weapons in the squad. So if you have a unit armed with grenade launchers, most of the squad might will probably stand out of range, while
It's every soldier for himself.
the rest of them try and
Warhound Scout Titan.
while the rest of them are just, well, only the grenade launchers will attack, while the rest of the squad is just standing around.
Is that the best you've got?
Is that all they have to offer?
We survived.
Yeah, it's can't effects. Get rid of him.
Shall I get started?
Come on, we should have a commissar with them. But it's kind of annoying having to constantly build commissars attaching to the squad and then
Awaiting your command.
We're honored by your trust.
deploy them. I do like this model a lot. So,
We will serve.
this is just problems in the base Dawn of War game.
You called, sir.
Awaiting your command. Decimating target.
Come on. This is all that remains. Destroy that hide spire and we can go home. Ah! Yes! Victory! Oh! What a battle! What a battle! And so many little moments. The massive defense of the base up here. You can still see all the corpses scattered around. And how we pushed out to this spot, and then we took here, and then we took here, and then we landed here and reinforced this. And then how we had the Titan marching out here to take this, and then to take this. And then we pushed out here, gradually pushing slowly forwards until we had to keep pushing at their base until we destroyed them all. Ah, that's what I look forward to in this mod. It's so cool. A moment of silence for our Reaver and for our Tech Priest Engine Seers who died in the line of building turrets. Right. Well, that was a very enjoyable battle. I hope you enjoyed it too. And I will see you next time for more Dawn of War Ultimate Apocalypse. See you then.